Yo, boys and girls, what is up? Welcome to the Kazan vlog. Basically, I woke up at 4 a.m. to go on a 800-kilometer journey, well, by car, from Moscow to Kazan. Ironically, we're standing in front of Tatarstan Neft, which, you know, Kazan is in Tatarstan, it's a region. And we are going here to watch the Super Cup between Krasnodar and CSK Moscow. So stay tuned. Already been awake for like 2 hours. Gonna probably be there in like 6.5 hours. Whew, I am tired, but let's go. These are some fun facts about Kazan. Kazan has 1.4 million inhabitants. It is mostly Muslim, but also has a large Orthodox Christian population. It is situated on the Volga River, and it is also the third most visited city in Russia. Yes, just under St. Petersburg and Moscow, and over the likes of Crimea and Sochi. Boys and girls, we have made it to the hotel. It is behind me. Only a 6-hour and like 10-minute drive instead of 8 hours. My mom did a pretty good job. Boys and girls, we are in the room. It's actually very nice. You got the TV and all that, and then the view, which, hold on a second. I mean, bang, what do you want? The Volga, which is the second largest river in Russia. Right after checking in though, didn't want to stick around the hotel. Went straight to the city to explore and also eat. And we went to this newly built theater, which had a restaurant inside where I tried horse for the first time, which is a must-have. It was absolutely delicious and even had a very nice view from the rooftop. So after eating that lovely meal, we went to the Tatar State Academic Theater, which was an absolutely beautiful building, and it was built on the street of Hadi Taktash. Now, why is that significant? Well, Hadi Taktash was a famous Tatar poet, and his name has been tarnished because 30 years ago there was a criminal group called Hadi Taktash who used to rob, murder, control prostitution, and also used to traffic drugs. And they became very powerful until their collapse in the early 2000s. Now, for Kazan and their administration to build this project to try to erase their criminal past was an absolutely amazing thing to see. After touring the theater, we decided to go and have a little snack, and which we ended up doing in this mall, where we ended up actually seeing a lot of the infrastructure developments and projects that companies in Kazan have to offer, such as these, which look absolutely incredible, to be honest. And just like for someone who knew what happened in the 90s here, it was actually very cool to see where this city's heading. Behind me are a lot of military, like, little artifacts, because here in Kazan, although it was never attacked by the Nazis because they never reached it, because it is 850 kilometers from Moscow, which they didn't even reach. This was a very important place for logistics, for developing all of the tanks, even aircraft, and all of that. So, yeah, and Kazan was very influential in that, and also a bunch of soldiers from here were obviously sent, just like the rest of the USSR. So yeah, their involvement was pretty key as well. The view here is absolutely immaculate. You've got the Volga. Kind of reminds me of St. Petersburg a bit, but of course it's not. Kazan, if you could compare it, is like a little Moscow, to be honest. It's very nice. It's grown a lot, and I'm enjoying my time here, and I haven't even been here 24 hours, so very nice. Well, that is pretty much day one wrapped up. I mean, didn't really do much, just walked around along the Embarcadero and saw a lovely view, but most of the day was spent on driving 850 kilometers, which is pretty insane. But tomorrow, well, there is going to be something very, very interesting. The football match that actually was the whole point of this trip, to see the Super Cup between CSK Moscow and Krasnodar, which you probably saw on a YouTube short, which it came out much earlier than this video. And from the day of recording, it has been a week since the match happened. But yeah, I'm gonna jump into day 2 now and see what happened then. Good morning. It's now day 2. We are swimming at the moment. It is like 8:20, 8:30. Lovely view onto the Volga. Guys, I want to show you something which is absolutely incredible. This is koimak. It's like dough. It's delicious. These are like kind of like samosas with meat, and these are with potato. Absolutely incredible. And then you have the local chak, which is so good. It's this. It tastes like crunchy things with honey. It is absolutely delicious. And yeah, the food here is really good. I don't want to gain too much weight, but might have to be honest. If I was to ask you where this is, would you tell me Moscow? Well, you'd be completely wrong. We are in Yoshkar-Ola, a city like over 100 kilometers away from Kazan, which is in the Republic of Mari El, which has their own language, and Yoshkar-Ola actually translates to Red City in their language. And we'll just enjoy the beauty of the city as we leave Kazan for a little bit.
Wait.
Most of those buildings which you just saw are apparently governmental buildings. Well, there's also a Ministry of Economics there, court as well, and yeah, very amazing to be honest. The architecture here is absolutely beautiful, and it's based on the city of Bruges in Belgium. So any of my Belgian friends, I know you're watching this, let me know.
Раз, два. Nope. Ой.
Behind me is a branch of the Mariel Government University, which here there's the law department. So yeah, and commission's open, so anyone wants to go.
Oh yes!
Now, to show you what really happened in the match, I'm just gonna play the YouTube short that I made because, well, it wasn't that exciting, and I think you'd just rather see this. This is how the players walked out, to be fair. Like, the atmosphere was amazing, and there were even 34,000 people who came to the stadium out of the possible 45,000 capacity. I kind of feel bad for the people from Krasnodar, and you will see why. This is what a $1,000 football ticket at a Russian Super Cup match looks like. You enter the lodge, then you have this amazing view of the pitch and the Kazan Stadium. You have a little munch. You see how the fans of Krasnodar are getting excited, and of course CSK Moscow as well. And then he had a cheeky performance. The game then kicked off, and for the most part, Krasnodar were dominating the match. And again, until in the second half, from a replay as you can see, CSK Moscow scored.
CSKA just scored from a corner.
Was it worth spending $1,000 for a football ticket? I don't think so. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Alright, and that wraps it up. We got a bunch of gift bags, and the match wasn't the best. Some good performances, just a great time, and congratulations to CSK Moscow. Now Sedaya Noche is playing, so see you guys.
Alrighty, boys and girls, it is day 3. Our final 24 hours in Kazan, and we're starting it off by playing golf. Had a few lessons on, and like shot a few times. Never played this sport before. Not the biggest fan. It's apparently the woman who operates this used to work for Trump for 11 years, so I know she knows what she's doing about golf. Thing is, I don't know what I'm doing about when I'm playing golf. So yeah, trying to do my best here, and I'm not going to show you any footage because it's just garbage, so we move on. Well, after playing golf for 4.5 hours, we decided to head to the city and just explore and walk around a bit. And the first thing you see is this agriculture palace, which is absolutely beautiful. Then we stopped by a mosque, which is right opposite an Orthodox church, which was nice. Then there was the Kul Sharif Mosque, which we drove by. And then we went to a local Kazan marketplace where we got some local food. And yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. And then we returned to places we were on the first day, and buildings in this center were actually really nicely built, and I really like the infrastructure that Kazan has. Well guys, that is pretty much the end of the vlog. Don't get me wrong, there's so many other beautiful places in Kazan to see. And yeah, we ended up going home. The main aim was to watch the football match, and hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.